Alex Donnelly here with Gilbert Gardner from Racenet. Friday morning at Hong Kong, final morning of Trackwork for us, Gil, and it was blinking you miss it stuff this morning.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, as you'd expect, not long now before the main event. So coming out here, stretching the legs. Joseph O'Brien, you had a chat to him. So
Yep.
he was probably one of the only trainers I think we saw out here today.
Yeah, he was. Al Riffa and Gallen did a bit of work this morning, bit of pace work, and we just heard him say that they're going to do the same again tomorrow morning. Most of the horses here did have their final bit of pace work this morning. Kaying Rising galloped early this morning, as did My Wish and co-partner Prance and a few other races. But a few of the Japanese did some barrier practice at the top of the straight just to get used to everything. They like making sure every sort of box is ticked, shall we say.
Yeah, no doubt. No, it took the words out of my mouth. They take every measure to be perfect for the main event for Sunday. They also went into the parade ring again and did another walk. I think that might be the second or third time this week. So it just goes to show sort of the meticulous attention to detail. And the barrier work and everything. Every box is covered. Yeah,
out of that, there wasn't really sort of too much to cover. There's no real sort of anything to cover. No injuries, no nothing. It was just horses out here doing a bit of a burn around on the all-weather track. But Beautivier, the French horse in the mile, was the only one to use the turf this morning.
Yep.
Sort of let rip the last 200 metres. Small horse, but nice type.
Yes. It's interesting when you get so close to them as we're able to do here during this meeting. The Jockey Club's been great with the access, so you could almost touch them if you reach your hand out. So it is interesting when you see the different frames, certainly compared to some of our Australian horses, which seem to be big, burlier, sort of stronger, sort of sprinting, middle distance sort of types. Some of these Euros are a bit finer, more athletic.
So I'll say the improver throughout the week, because we've seen him each and every day, is Los Angeles. He's looked to have just each and every day improve that little bit. It's warm here this morning and he wasn't sweating. He was a muck lather on Wednesday. He was better yesterday. He was better again today. I don't think he can win on the weekend, but I think he's sort of the best sort of improver that we've seen. And I like the look of Bellagio Opera, who's probably the exacta horse in the Cup.
Well, look, I think Los Angeles has just been watching our previews. We were first movers on Los Angeles at the start of the week. We hitched our wagon to him, and I just think he might be a sneaky chance. Now, whether he's good enough for this race, that's going to be the challenge. But no, as you said, the first day, so Tuesday morning, we of course arrived Monday. Tuesday morning, he was,
it's like he was in a sauna.
Yeah, he needed to be toweled down, basically. He was just in the full muck lather. I think you picked up on Wednesday he'd had a bit of a haircut, so the short back and sides was still sweating. And then, this morning he looked a picture. So comes down to whether he's good. And it's a pretty strong race. And, of course, as you mentioned, Al Riffa, who's the other one that I like in that race, and you've got a couple of locals and Japanese.
Yeah, so we're no expert Trackwork watchers. We've just been seeing them every morning. So, it's more the vibe. Who is your vibey horse to take out of the week so far?
Oh, boy. Question without notice. I'll stick with Los Angeles. We've talked him up. We like him and Soul Rush.
Yep.
Soul Rush. Just love the way he's been working. He's, handlebars down.
Kitchen sink job, as I said.
Yeah, so it's just been good to watch in terms of the track work perspective. But look, it's hard to go past the two champions that we're looking forward to seeing on Sunday.
Yeah, that's it. I'll probably say Embroidery as well, the Japanese filly. She looks a picture. She looks ready to go. Barrier 8 a little bit sticky, but the mile's the race I'm most looking forward to this weekend.
Yeah, no doubt. It's certainly certainly for me, it's the hardest race to sort of confidently back one. Obviously you're not going to be backing $1.05 carrying, not with our pay packets.
No.
But the mile I found the hardest, certainly to pick apart. You could make a case for about six to eight of them, really. So it'll just be interesting. The barriers, the line, what's the
line in winter?
The line in winter.
Barrier 14.
Yeah, there was a bit of a whisper around him early in the week and a bit of chatter, but now the barriers have sort of, muted a bit of that.
Yeah. So keep your eyes peeled to Racenet across the weekend. Of course, a lot of articles still going up from Gil. My written preview is all done and dusted. It'll be up there. The best bets will be loaded across socials throughout the weekend as well. We'll be back on Sunday. We'll give a quick overview and a preview on Sunday morning when we get here. We'll be suited and booted. Hopefully it's a little bit cooler than this. But Gil, been a pleasure this week, mate.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Thanks for the invitation. It's been great.
What's gambling really costing you? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.